My father was an alcoholic. His father was an alcoholic. My mother's father is an alcoholic. So I was surrounded by alcoholics, and all of them died from alcoholism. Hello everybody, I'm Merrick Reid. I go by Doe. I am from True North Residential, but now I'm in IOP. 3 days a week, 3 hours a day. Growing up, I never supposed to even look at or touch the drink, but I did. I was born in Brooklyn and moved to Richmond, Virginia, and my mother had a friend who also was an alcoholic. So that led to the drinking. I thought it was good. I thought it was cool as a kid, young. I didn't know no better. So growing up, I drank. Every type of celebration we drink, everything was drinking. So I got into trouble. I went to the feds. I did a decade in jail. I, was in the streets. I was shot in the head in 2005. That's the same year I went to federal penitentiary. But that was a wake-up call. It saved my life. While in the penitentiary, I always liked to cook as a kid because my mom was there. So I had to cook for me and my brother. So I took, I did that. I took classes. I got my GED. I took a course in cooking and ended up getting a $4,000 apprenticeship cook every part of the kitchen. So I'm very fond of cooking. That's what I do. When I came home, my first job was Maggiano's, big scale Italian place. Then various jobs, then I landed a job in the hospital, the same hospital that saved my life. I was a lead, then I became in charge of dinner. So I was in charge of dinner, but I got very comfortable in there because I knew a lot of people because it was right down the street from where I grew up at. So me getting comfortable and me having this alcohol problem, I started drinking. But during that time, my mother passed on Mother's Day 2019, on Mother's Day. So I really took a nosedive and started drinking. I always knew, I'm doing all this drinking and I got all these skills. I have good leadership skills. I could go into any restaurant, just put me in there and I'll make my way. I knew it was something more to life than just drinking. It's a loss of words how True North has changed my mind and thinking. I always thought negative. I always thought the worst. And they taught me how to, fight for what you want, not wish for it. So now every day I fight for it. I don't think too far in the past because that's depression, and I don't think too far ahead because that's anxiety. I live within the 24-hour window. And I always say I never say I'll never drink again. I'm just not gonna drink today. And then I keep on going with that. I try to use that motto every day. And if I could do it, anybody can do it. It's real. I'm living proof that this recovery works.